Alright, y'all, let's go, man. Let's get it. Going up Miami in the Heat culture. Let's get it.
Get ready to light it up tonight.
Happy New Year's Eve. Thank you for joining us here on... Well, Greg, we know tonight marks the end of the year, the calendar year, but we're still in the thick of this NBA season.
No doubt, Kevin. And for teams that aren't doing as well, this is a good opportunity to reset. Leave all your troubles in last year and usher in the new one with a new mindset.
So here's Miami's starting group. In the post, it's Jovic and Adebayo. Ring pairing will be Hero and Hawkins Jr. And it's Newton in the point. And so the Los Angeles Lakers get the first points of the ballgame. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. So, Stan, you can talk about this. We always hear about Heat culture, the Miami franchise, from top to bottom. Everybody is all in and focused in one direction, aren't they?
Yeah, Kevin, I think that is the greatest strength the Heat have had as an organization, is they are all on the same page. And I think they've done it in large part is they have great continuity. If you just look up and down their staff, guys have been there forever. And that allows them to have a very consistent culture.
And teams have tried to copy that, and it's been very hard, hasn't it?
Well, it's been hard because the part they leave out is the consistency part. You can't build that kind of culture when you're making changes with your coaching staff and your front office every 2 to 3 years.
For three, Hill. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. It's Hero with the drive. Hill pulls it in. And so it's Hill with it. He brings it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. This, of course, their first chance to play Miami this season.
And one of the few bright spots of their last season was sweeping the season series in this matchup.
Hawkins against Hughes. Here's Newton. We saw him with 10 points last game. Adebayo. And it's Anthony Davis with the rebound.
I like where he took that shot. The D was just too strong.
Here's Hughes. Los Angeles with another miss. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, GA?
Hey, Kevin, briefly spoke with J.J. Redick.
What are you doing?
I asked Coach about facing off against Bam Adebayo, and he told me the dangerous thing about Bam is his versatility. He's able to play different roles for his team depending on the matchup. And that versatility makes it difficult to game plan against him. Guys?
Okay, David, thanks. Now Hughes after Tyler Hero's three-pointer that didn't go. Hero against James. Shoots over Hero. It's Adebayo with the rebound.
Well, when they're playing off you, you have to make them pay. And he could.
Pass to Newton. Hero from long range. After two misses to start the game, he's on the board with that shot made.
Yeah, no time needed for Hero. He's always ready to fire.
Lakers shooting their first foul shots of the night here.
And really, they haven't been able to differentiate themselves from the free throw line on the season at about 76%.
He's perfect from the line this time. Miami's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes played.
Yeah, just a flick of a wrist. Tyler Hero with the scorer's mindset.
to the inside. Here's Hughes, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
That's just a great pass. Excellent vision to see the open spot in the defense and lead him to the score.
Pass to Hawkins. Here's Jovic. Latrey drains the three-pointer.
And I like the feel that Hawkins has. A high IQ player.
Hey, welcome back to the lineup. What you got?
Davis sets a screen. Hill passes to Davis. Off on the layup.
Well, the defense was right where they needed to be to stop the layup. Great awareness and effort.
Here's Newton. Misses the three.
Well, that's what the defense has to do. Make that shot as uncomfortable for him as possible.
Hawkins with the steal.
Hey, dude.
And here they go. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Come on, man.
Inside and
The Heat have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2. The first free throw is good.
What are we doing?
He makes 1 of 2 that time. Greg, as you were saying, beyond the blocks, what makes Anthony Davis special on defense is the way he navigates the floor.
Kevin, most bigs can get picked on in pick-and-roll action. Davis, though, too quick and smart to take advantage of. He can slip screens, hedge, switch, and recover like he's a 3-and-D wing.
Here's Newton. He gives his team some nice contributions, averaging a bit over 10 points a game. Pass to Hawkins. They double him with James. Here's Jovic. And again, it's the Heat missing.
There's some defense for you. For someone who's as good at shooting the three ball as he is, you need a defender who's equally good at guarding against him. Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
Here's Hero. Following the basket by Anthony Davis. Adebayo with a screen for Hero. Buries it from three-point range. Hero's got 8 points.
Well, he's been very efficient in this quarter. Keep getting him the ball.
James kicks to Hill. Pass to Hughes. On the wing, James. Lakers working the ball around now. Hawkins outside. It's deflected. And here we go with Hill. Nobody back.
And guys, that's not as easy as he made it look. You've got to have some skills to pull that off.
Well, he's got plenty of those, that's for sure. Hero with it. 8 points for him. Here's Newton. Over in the corner, Hero from the wing. Rebound the Lakers. They come into this one having outplayed the Magic last game.
And really showed their depth when they needed it most. On the road, having to manufacture points.
And those are the games you need as a squad. Proving to yourself you can go win in a hostile environment.
Here's Jovic. And they get some nice contributions from him on a nightly basis as he averages over 11 points a game. Here's Newton. He's guarded by Hill. Pass to Jovic. Clock at 4. Again, the miss by the Heat.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Reeves the pass to Hughes. Now here's James. The kick out to Hill. Reeves with the screen on Hawkins. Hill, no good.
Yeah, not at his most efficient this quarter. He's got to work on finding high percentage shots.
Hawkins can't hit. Lakers trail by 4. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Showing great vision and delivering the pass out in front.
And the Lakers making a change here. Connects checked in. And as we're reaching the end of the calendar year, here's a great chance to delve into the updated power rankings. You look at the Rockets. They've achieved some upward momentum, climbing to the 5th spot on the board.
And checking out the Lakers, they're still sorting out their roster, trying to find a way to unlock their full potential in a holding pattern, if you will. And that can change, though, at any moment.
Jaquez with the bucket.
Well, he's so smart. Jaquez Jr. has an impressive basketball IQ for his age.
Floats it up for Hill, and it's Hill with the jam.
Chemistry at its best. An unreal alley-oop.
Yeah, though, you're right. The pass, the catch, the dunk, all of it perfect. Now, Hero, 8 points for him. Pass to Jaquez. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. Jaquez has got 6 points.
Well, night in and night out, Jaquez loves to attack the middle of that defense.
Here's James to the wing right side. Outside Hill. Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. Pass to Jovic. Here's Newton. Back to Jaquez. Fires from 18. The rebound by Hughes.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
On the wing, Hill. Back to James. 6 to shoot. Rebound by the Heat.
All right, I'm just going to say it. He's 0 for the game. Might be time to stop shooting the ball.
Pass to Jovic. Adebayo with a screen on James. Here's Jovic. James covering. Newton passes to Jaquez. Over Hughes. Hill pulls it in. Hill's got his 4th rebound in this one.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him. But luckily, his teammates have picked up the slack.
And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. Almost halfway through the season, let's check out the standings in the East. Take a look at the Heat. This season has been a struggle for them. They're down at the bottom of the conference. And Los Angeles with some changes. Nick Richards, he's checked in for Davis. Vanderbilt comes in for Hughes. And it's Russell in for James. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Hey, guys. Well, the Prophet in the last game against the Magic put on a performance. He had 44 points, and his passing was incredible with all of those assists. An amazing performance. Probably won't see a night like that anytime soon. Kevin?
Excellent, David. Thank you. Greg, how impressive was it watching him completely take over?
Unstoppable. They won that game because of his effort and just his overall relentlessness.
Yeah, and we're likely to see them go to him early on. See if he can't replicate that performance.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
And the Heat with some changes. Ware's checked in. And it's Jaime Jaquez in for Trey Jones. Inside, it's tipped. Jaquez the pass to Sexton. Shoots over Richards. And there's Sexton. That's good on the assist by Jaquez.
Well, there's the sleight of hand by Sexton. Launching quickly.
Pass to connect. Now Hill. Jaquez defending. Hill against Jaquez. Hill, no good.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. So Colin Sexton is 6'3". He has the frame of a point guard, clearly. But Stan, his game is putting up points, and he can do it in a hurry.
Yeah, and Kevin, look, he's done it pretty efficiently in recent years. We have a lot of point guards in the league who are primarily scorers. And Sexton, though, you've also got to give him credit. He's made great strides as a playmaker.
He has indeed.
And I like Russell's ability to create for others. He does what's best for the team.
Outside, Sexton.
Wow, that's a tough foul to take there. That gives him 2 early on, and the coach might have to cut his minutes a bit.
And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Miami.
Well, so far they've done a great job of reading the offense and repeatedly putting themselves in the right place to interrupt the play and force turnovers.
And the other thing, I love how they're playing up tonight, getting into ball handlers and forcing some turnovers.
What a move. A whole play. He ain't know how to guard it. Slow pace. Nope. Cook up. Cook up. Behind the back. They giving him a couple steps I needed right there. Yeah. I wish he would have hit like a more of a. The hook shot is crazy. And yeah, the hook shot of the glass is crazy.
Just a heroic scoring effort from him this quarter. He's doing everything he can to will them back into this game.
44 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Pass to Williams. Williams sets a screen for Hayes. Tries again, and the layup is up and in. And the Heat lead by 9.
And the D getting outworked there on the putback. Can't let that happen.
And I can tell you from experience, these are the types of things that drive coaches crazy.
And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. He lobs it up. It's stolen by Hill. Now here's Hill, the fast break opportunity. Yep, that one goes in there.
And a terrific job on both ends of that sequence. Very slick steal and great transition offense.
Tyler Hero has been leading the charge for Miami. He notched 8 points in the quarter. And we're getting back to the action in our New Year's Eve broadcast. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from Miami, guys.
I know it's early, but all those three-pointers, boy, do they add up.
And with each made three, their confidence continues to build. Their opposition might want to change their approach to try to slow them down.
On the court for Miami here in the second. Williams is out there with Jaime Jaquez. Then there's Sexton. Then there's Hayes. And it's Ware in at the 5 down low. So, Stan, you started in the NBA back in the mid-90s. How is coaching different from, say, now to back then?
Wow, Kevin, it's just so different and in so many ways. The players have gotten better. Bigger, faster, more skilled. There's more coaches on a staff. Strength coaches have increased in volume and in influence, so there's less practice. Everything now has to be done differently.
Everything is bigger, isn't it?
It really is. Yeah, he's such a competitive guy. Jaquez Jr. just willing that ball in.
Pass to Hill. Nice passing here by Los Angeles. And Ware pulls it down.
You got to finish at the rim right there. You hate seeing those opportunities go to waste.
The Heat have shot 8 of 10 from the line. That's an even 80% free throw shooting here.
And typically a strength of theirs, 79% on the season.
On the wing, Jaquez. He's guarded by Hill. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Well, Jaquez doesn't mess around. He likes to throw it down with force.
And so he'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. 11-point game. Drives to the hoop. Jaquez with the rebound. Miami's gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight, nailed 5 of them. That's a foul called on the Prophet. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Hughes is checked in for Nick Richards. Heat also with the sub. Jones is checked in. Williams finds Jaquez. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And here's a look at some numbers for him.
And the stat to look at is his steal total over the last 5 games. He's been focusing more on his defense, trying to be a disruptor, and it's made them a lot tougher on D. And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. There's a screen by Achua. Here's Hill, and Hill throws it down.
And once he gets clear off the screen, there is no stopping him.
No, not when there's a flush waiting to happen.
Well, give credit to the screener there. That's how you help free up your teammates.
Sexton deciding where to go with it. Shot clock at 6 from outside the arc. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Russell against Jaquez. And it's Russell missing. Miami leading by 11. Outside, Jones. Jaquez with a wide open look. Sinks the three-pointer. Jaquez has got 10 points in the quarter.
Well, when Jaquez is hitting threes, it adds a whole nother dimension to this offense.
Pass to Hughes. Achua with it. Lets the 3 fly. He's off on that one. Russell against Jones. Here's Sexton. It's hauled in by Achua.
Yeah, credit the defense there. Not allowing the easy layup.
Hughes. Good, and it's Hill picking up the assist. Hughes got 8.
Well, that's a smart play. Taking advantage of the mismatch in close.
Now Hayes. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. Williams, a screen on Russell. And Hayes kicks to Jones. Off target from three-point range. Lakers trail by 12 to the middle. Here's Achua. The dunk by Achua.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. Jones against Russell. Jones, the pass to Williams. Here's Jaquez. Shoots over Achua. Jaquez can't hit.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
Here's Hill, and the lead is down inside single digits. He's got 15.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Here's Jaquez. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Well, his offense is carrying them right now. And even with the defense keying on him, he's making great adjustments on the fly.
Looking at who's out there now for the Lakers. Anthony Davis comes in for Achua. And James subbed in for Russell. The Heat also changing it up. Nikola Jovic is checked in for Sexton. And
oh, wow. Brandon touched it first, and then he got blocked.
Hero subbed in for Jones. Outside, Hero. Drains it from beyond the arc. Hero's got 11 points.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
Here's Hill. basket made. That gives him 7 field goals in 13 tries.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you very much. Anthony Davis broke his defense down for me. He said, I can block shots, switch on to anybody, guard the pick and roll, I can guard the post, I can guard the pin down. So that's my ability. My ability defensively is to do everything. Kevin?
And he does everything. David, thank you so much. Hill inside. Is defending, and Hill throws it down.
And Kevin, even though they're down, he's still looking to do the spectacular, and he did.
Well, maybe this is the best time to do it. Christie against Hero. Pass to Hayes. Good ball movement here by Miami.
What are we doing?
And Hero the bucket on the assist by Hayes. He's got 16.
I know Hero prefers the strike from the top of the key, but he's dangerous in the corner as well.
Here's Christie. He's covered by Hero. Christie against Hero. Davis with a screen on Hero. Christie the pass to Hill. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off his shot. 24-second violation. The Heat.
Y'all gonna put that on me, y'all.
And so it's the Miami Heat riding a 15-point lead at the end of the quarter. And more than anything, their three-point shooting is what sparked them. A fantastic night.
You're not playing, man. 7 turnovers is crazy. Like
from long range so far. We've got more in store for you right after this.
Before we get into that, I want to know, back when you guys played, what was your favorite city to play in?
Well, Shaq played for every team in the league, so I'd like to ask him first, Ernest.
Well, everybody wanted me, Kenny. Don't be jealous. I say L.A. is way up there. You know, because you're always home, especially during the 3P day.
And let's move on now to that first half. Obviously, a lot of work to do for the Los Angeles Lakers.
Yeah.
That'll do it for our show.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You look at Jaime Jaquez, what a contribution.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Yeah, and in terms of slowing him down, I think they're going to have to change things up. Give him some different looks.
They've got Hughes. Austin Reeves out there with James. Then it's Anthony Davis, and it's Hill at the 3 slot. That's the Laker 5. Stan, we have so many great players in this NBA. I mean, every night, from top to bottom, each roster, there are so many great players. But in your opinion, who is the toughest to game plan against?
Wow, that is a tough question because there's so many of them where there's no good answers. You know, let's take Jokic, for example. If you play him one-on-one, he's going to score virtually every time. If you come in, double-team him, send the second defender, he's going to make the right pass all the time. There's no way to absolutely stop him. You just do the best you can to limit their team.
The great ones always have answers, don't they, Stan?
If they didn't, Kevin, they wouldn't be the great ones.
Pass to Jaquez. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Lakers trail by 13. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. And here is Davis. There's Hero with the 3. Hill pulls it in. Hill's got 7 rebounds in the game. James, the pass to Reeves. Good, and the assist goes to James. Reeves has got his first bucket of the night.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look. at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Yeah, I like how they're establishing their interior presence right away. That's going to collapse the defense and create other opportunities. Well, they have leaned on him offensively with good reason. Efficiency will help you win a lot of games.
Here's Hill. And Adebayo sends it back.
That's great anticipation by Bam. He sees the game so well, doesn't he?
Hero passes to Newton. To the paint. Here's Adebayo. Adebayo, great positioning on the putback.
You know we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Hill left side. Hughes with the screen on Hackett. Hill, no good.
Well, the analytics don't like it, but if the defense is giving it up, I like that shot selection despite the miss.
Kicks it out to Hero. Shot, high post. Rebound the Lakers. Davis has got his 5th rebound in this one. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That one on Hawkes.
Clearly a foul.
Lakers shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight. And the second free throw, good. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Here's Newton. James covering. Outside, Hero. Pass to Adebayo for Davis. The shot by Adebayo, no good. Lakers trail by 14. Now Hughes. James looking around. Down low. Here's Hill. Hefty move. And it's Hill with the jam.
No doubt about it. He has done a ton to help his team, but he's going to have to do even more if they want to have a chance to get back in this.
Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Pass to Newton. Back to Hero. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. Here's Adebayo. The rebound by Hughes. Hughes got 5 rebounds tonight. Outside, James. Here's Hill. Good work there as it goes. Hill's got 9 points here in the second half.
Just a positive force right now for these guys. And though his team has fallen a bit short, it's not because of him.
Hawkes with the bucket.
Yeah, what a fantastic game for Hawkes. With all the little things he adds, big scoring nights are a huge bonus.
And the basket by Hill.
Playing from behind right here. Not easy, but he is answering the bell.
Well, consistent scoring is a good foundation for a comeback. They can't be wasting possessions now.
Jovic, no good.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Picked off in midair. Adebayo with the ball. Picked up by Davis. Hero passes to Hawkes. Beyond the arc. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
Well, he had a great first half from three-point range, but hasn't quite gotten his touchback since the break.
Reeves can't hit. Miami leading by 11. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
That's a jump ball.
Jovic passes to Hero. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Hackett. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
That is fantastic defense on one of the best three-point shooters in the league.
He too small. That was a good little move. I'll finish with the left. Give him a nice little.
Give him an inch of room. He has definitely shown up to play. He's done his part, really just trying to battle his team back into it.
Newton passes to Jovic. There's a good screen. Inside, here's Hockey.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Reeves right side. Now here is Hill. Not a lot of room. Bucket is good. Hill's got 15 points in just the second half.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
Jaquez outside. Pass to Jovic. Now here's Adebayo. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Adebayo's got 13.
Adebayo being aggressive there. Quick release on the catch and shoot.
James finds Hill. Nifty move. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That one on Jaquez. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for Miami.
Well, they've been hitting threes at a high clip, and the defense hasn't done enough to challenge them at the line. They need to close out and run them off the three.
And they've also played exceptionally well in the paint tonight, taking advantage of their opportunity to work inside. Oh, forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend.
And how? Brilliant throwdown. Now, we're used to the stretch big men these days, Stan. It's not Bam Adebayo's. Heat leading by 7 on the floor for Miami starting the fourth. Colin Sexton is out there with Grant Williams. Then it's Trey Jones. Then there's Hayes, and it's Ware in at the 5. Davis with some nice D.
Really surprising to see the huge edge they have in rebounds given what the scoreboard says.
That is a great finish!
Oh, my.
And how about just floating to the rim on that slam?
Boy, when he gets up, I mean, he gets up. And they're bringing you up close and personal on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession. Here's Hood Schifino. Defended by Jones. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
Oh, they don't like me.
And for the Heat, they're shooting reasonably well, 45%. Here's Sexton. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Great Colin Sexton, still so young. He entered the league when he was just 19.
Yeah, drafted back in 2018. Sexton has a few years left in his 20s, so you expect him to continue to expand his game and improve on both ends.
Well, in terms of bucket getters, guys who just fill it up, Colin Sexton is up there. He's just excellent scoring the ball.
That's good, and the Heat lead is cut down now to just 4 in the basket from Hill.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And here's Hayes. Jones, no one around him. Hits the three-point bomb. Jones has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Vanderbilt the pass to Hill. Outside, James for the 3. And Ware pulls it down. Hayes with it. He's picked up by Hill. Hill against Sexton. Pass to Williams. Here's Ware. Lock at 6. To the right side. Here's Hayes. Perfect on the shot. Swishes it through. And now a 9-point Miami lead. And so it's Hill with it. He brings it up for the Lakers. To the inside. inside.
Oh, my God.
Trying to find Davis. He's got it now. And yes, it's
wow.
good.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
Outside, Sexton. Has to Ware. Outside, Jones. Miami needs to get a shot off. For three, Williams.
What a play by Davis. You think you can get it over me? Nuh-uh. Not on my watch.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Hill against Sexton. And Sexton over to Hill.
Oh, wow.
Beyond the arc.
Bro,
the shot by Hughes, no good. Miami leading by 7.
Like, what the fuck is going on?
Jones up top. James defending. Jones dishes to Williams. Williams a screen on Reed. Hayes. That 3 off the mark. Los Angeles has gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Davis with a screen on Sexton. Loads it up for Davis. And it's slammed in by Davis.
And phenomenal movement in that pick and roll. Davis has a sense for where to move after setting that screen.
Sexton kicks to Jones. Here's Ware. He's guarded by Davis. Here's Hayes. Sinks the 15-footer. Hayes has got 4 this quarter.
And he should thank the team for those 2 points. Nobody paid much attention to him on that play.
Hill has the open look. Bangs home the trifecta.
You really got to tip your cap to him in terms of how he's played today, even if they end up losing this game.
The Heat leading by 4. Now here's Hayes. Has to Ware. Here's the 3. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Reeves has got 4 rebounds now tonight. 16 feet away. Deflects the pass. It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession.
And he jumped out to that ball immediately. Great reaction on that deflection.
Yeah, and you know they're tracking the tips and deflections because that tells you who's affecting the game.
Najee Marshall, he's checked in for the Heat. Tyler Hero comes in for Jones.
Incredible reverse throwdown. Excellent body control.
And guys, I'd even go as far to say that was a punctuation dunk. Now here's Hayes. James covering. Hero from long range. Anthony Davis grabs the miss. Davis has got 8 rebounds in this game.
And boy, have they been hitting the backboard in this game or what? Kind of surprising. It's such a tight game.
Hill with it. Driving the lane, and Hill throws it down.
You can see their confidence growing. They have reason to believe.
Yeah, they're in this one. They have some momentum on their side, and they just need to keep up the intensity.
Williams finds Sexton. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And here's the upcoming schedule now for the Miami Heat. On Saturday, they'll be taking on Clint Capella and the Orlando Magic. Then on Sunday, they'll face off against Donovan Mitchell and the Cleveland Cavaliers.
And for that game against Chicago, it's going to be a battle for this group. You get the feeling they'll need to be at their sharpest if they want to come away with a victory.
Yeah, great effort tonight, and he's been rewarded with trips to the line.
It's Davis on the wing. He's guarded by Adebayo. Hill against Jaquez. And it's Miami with the rebound. They led by as many as 18 points. They'll be hosting Orlando for the next one. That game is the first and last of their homestand.
What a setup for Jaquez Jr. All he has to do is focus and shoot.
Hughes with the screen on Jaquez. Hill drives in.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
That free throw missing.
I like this aggressive mentality he's adopted in the second half, doing everything he can to get to the line.
He's off on the second. Pass to Jovic. Here's Newton. To the middle. Kicks it out to Hero. Over Reeves. And it's Miami with another.
Well, this team relies on Hero's offensive production. And tonight, he has delivered.
Here is Hill. There's the pick. Will it go? Driving inside.
Oh, that's a major league throwdown.
Keeps a tight grip on that rim, too, after the finish. Here's Hero. Jaquez outside. Pass to Adebayo. Double team on Adebayo. Hero from long range. And the Heat, another three.
And he was hot from three to start this game. That's his first since halftime.
Hughes with the screen on Jaquez. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Yeah, but also credit the offense there. That's making a play when you really need it, and they need more of it.
The shot will not fall. Davis with some nice D. Ripped away. Hero from long range. It's good from long range. Hero's got 10 points in just the second half.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
Hill finds James. It's back to Hill. Shoots over Hawkins. Hill, no good. The Heat leading by 9. Here's Hero. And there's another one for the Heat.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
It's Hill on the wing. It's stolen by Adebayo. To the paint.
Yeah, Hawkins Jr. is an unpredictable player, which is why he's able to draw these fouls.
Dan, you've been on the bench in the NBA for many decades. What were some of your biggest pet peeves as a coach?
Oh, my gosh, Kevin, that would be a long list. But the two biggest would be this. I think, number one, anytime there was a lack of effort, not running back on defense, things like that, that I had a hard time tolerating. And then mental breakdowns, things we had prepared for over and over and over again, and then guys just zone out and forget what they're supposed to do. Those were things that were hard to tolerate.
Especially when you would take such care in preparing them in every way. It's got to be just excruciating.
Frustrating as heck.
Here's Jovic. Hughes covering. It's stolen by Davis. Adebayo against Hughes. Now Hill. Great defense that time from Jaquez. Heat on offense. They're on a 17-6 run. Pass to Jovic. Jaquez against Hill. Jaquez can't hit. Lakers trail by 11. Davis the pass to Hill. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That one on Jaquez. First free throw is good. So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses. Miami leading by 10. Fires for 3. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Jaquez has got a couple of three-pointers now in the fourth for Miami. And so he'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers.
And really one of the most challenging covers in our game. Davis, hard to guard given how versatile he is.
And so Anthony Davis nails both of them. .152 left here in the fourth quarter. Hero with it. Defended by Reeves. Here's Hackett. That's in, coming off an assist from Adebayo. Adebayo's got 3 assists in the game. Hill looking around. Quick shot there, and it's off target. And Miami shooting at 48% from the floor. Looking good. Pass to Jovic. And the Heat, another 3. And the Lakers call time here. They're down by 17. And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time, GA, this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team up at the finish.
And that'll do it, folks. For Stan Van Gundy,